What's good, chat? What is good? So, Red Streams, update 2.3, Cyberpunk. I hope this is a good, big update. I got a major wish list. Like, if this was, like, if they announced that this is like the last like the actual last update that Cyberpunk's getting, which I feel like they're gonna continue to, like, every now and then kind of sort of update the game. But especially since they have another studio working with them. But if this was like the last, like, sort of like big update that we're gonna get, because we really don't know how big this is. It's not definitely a DLC, but with them implementing a lot of content or something like that in there, I would want 4K 60 console. First of all, I hope that I see that in this. I don't know about multiplayer. I'm not on team multiplayer, but if it happened and it was done right, that'd be kind of cool. I'm not gonna say new game plus, but I would personally like if we got like the fixers to call us and like do gigs. Like, while you're driving around, like, a fixer can call you like randomly and be like, you can accept to do like a gig. Like, they could be like, hey V, I need you to go this place and, like, I don't know, extract this person out of this situation, or I need you to, you know, or I need you to retrieve this, and you could get like weapons, vehicles, and yada 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 from that. Also, a whole lot of more Easter egg stuff thrown in the city of Night City. I personally would like that. Like, in my honest opinion, if you just gave me that and let me go to different locations, like a lot of different locations in Night City to like redo gigs. So, like, a situation like if there was, like, say you go into a building and you can't access anything in that building, but if you have a mission, you can go through there and go up there, you know, do your thing and then go back out, and then maybe it locks back because you're not in a mission. But you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. I would like that the most. That's like at the top of my wish list besides the 4K 60. That's at the top of my list. The other one is some mods on console. I would love mods on console. Now, obviously not the goon mods that's all over PC and all that. I don't really care about all that shit. But like getting mod support on console would be killer. Game changer, bro. That's all I'm saying. Did I watch Edge Runners? Hell yeah, I did. Hell yeah. First of all, the soundtrack alone is going to be burned into it's burned in my brain. In like 15 years, hell, even 10 years from now, someone can play the theme song from Edge Runners and I might break down in tears and be like, yep, that got me in my feels. Yep. Like, the nostalgia rush alone would just do it for me. Hopefully this update is good. Yeah, man, I'm hoping this update is crazy, bro. Oh, what is this? Cyberpunk, 25 minutes left. What do you want? Play Cyberpunk, duh. Chat with the Choomsies in chat. Patch 2.3 win? Well, come on now. 2.3 win, bro. What you doing? By the way, 22 minutes. I'll get rid of all this later on. Their chat is flying through, and we'll go full screen. But I'm so excited for this. Like, my energy level probably doesn't reflect it because I've been working. So this is me putting out videos and coming out for work and then streaming. So I'm really tired, but at the same time, I like, if they said this is happening like tomorrow or tonight or something like that, I might lose my shit. Especially if it's a lot in this one, I probably would lose it. Same year that show killed you, bro. At 18. I'm not gonna like, that show got me. You want to, first of all, off topic, but anybody in here that has Netflix, which I'm gonna assume most of the people that's ever watching this has got Netflix, bro. There was a Korean show that was called Weak Hero. I don't know if people's actually seen it. It's apparently it was popular, but I just recently watched it, and I'm not gonna lie, the end of that, it got me in the feels, bro. It got me. Like, I shed man tears. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna sit here in front at all. There's only been like a few shows that's ever got me in my feels to where I actually shed tears. Now I gotta add that one to it. And I wasn't expecting it either. I just went in thinking it was just gonna be just a show, got some fighting and whatever. But bro, it got me. I ain't gonna lie, it got me. If you've seen it, let me know in chat. Seriously, if you've seen it, because it's up there for like one of my favorite shows in a long time, and I genuinely mean it. Like, genuine. You hope they had new? Oh hell yeah, new gigs, man. Yeah, definitely gonna watch that, bro. I'm telling you right now, like, if you're referring to a Weak Hero, I'm telling you right now, watch it. You will not be disappointed. Like, it's, if the way I had to describe it would be, it's like a live action anime, but not like super over the top. Like, it's dubbed, but it's not like super over the top, but a lot of things make you think of an anime, like anime character trope, like really does, but done very well, like very well. Threw me off, bro. Threw me off. I'm probably gonna be talking about that for a long time, because I didn't even know that shit even existed. And if I would have knew it existed, I would have been watching it like when it was like airing and stuff like that. But it put me on the map for Korean shows, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're on the map for me now. Legit. Space DLC? Oh my god. First of all, I'm looking at the chat, sorry. But I don't know what most people's that's played the game ending that they went for or got, if you were just playing it organically and didn't know. The first one I didn't know, my first playthrough, and I got the actual moon ending. So I actually got that ending until obviously Phantom Liberty, and then I got the Lose All My Chrome ending, which was bittersweet, I guess. I don't know. Bittersweet. But I don't think I just want this update to be incredible, bro. Like, I just want this update to like make me dive back into Night City like crazy. Like, I've been itching for this, and I'm genuinely mean that. I've been itching for more Cyberpunk, and this is like for sure going down as like one of my favorite games of all time. Like, I love Cyberpunk way more than a Witcher series. Way more than a Witcher series. No, I don't think that's controversial to say. I don't think that's controversial to say. No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. That's how good Cyberpunk is. I think yeah, no, I definitely do. I think I might like Cyberpunk about as much as I like GTA. Yeah. Yeah. I think I like Cyberpunk as much as I like GTA. I might like Cyberpunk. No, I ain't gonna go that far. I was gonna say I like it as much as I like Dragon Ball Z, but I can't go that far. I can't go that far. That's too far. That's too far. I found the line. I found the line that I'm not gonna cross. I found the line that I'm not gonna cross for Cyberpunk. I will not put it in the same realm as Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. But other games and stuff like that, I'm trying to think of another game that I probably wouldn't cross the line and be like, I like it more than that. You like Cyberpunk more than GTA personally? You know what? I can't even hold you on that one. I can't say nothing bad about that at all. Yeah, so okay, so I'm not wrong for thinking anything like that. I like it that much. Is it bad that you have 750 hours in this game? Hell no, man. Is that like combined runs though? Like characters, or is that like all on one character? Because that's wild. That's wild. if that's one character, that is wild. But actually, you know what? Another thing that I'd like for this one, if they actually updated the level cap. I think if they updated the level cap, or at least let you actually get like legendary status in the game with it, that would be dope. Like maybe unlock like new vendors or something. That'd be cool. What? What game? Oh, okay. I was about to say that all on one character. Wild. Yeah, the level cap needs to, in my opinion, the level cap needs to go up. Level cap 100% needs to go up. It like, I'm not saying that I feel like your one character needs to be able to do everything, but I do feel like you should be able to max out at least a couple, like maybe more than the, I think what, two? I think it is. Maybe more than the like two that you can like legitly max out. I think you need to be able to max out at least maybe like three of the chart. Like at least do that, because there's things where you run in and you're just like, of course, like I went with body, but I should have went with the net running and all this so I could get through this for this door. Like you ever run through the ones where you're like, oh, I got the criteria met for body, and then not the reflex or something like. It's just like, come on, bro. Like, the build that I went. Hey, you put this right here in front of me. Come on, man. Let me be able to open up everything, my guy. Let me be able to open up every damn thing at least. Oh, really? If they show us third person, the universe will collapse. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like a couple of years ago, I still remember this dream. I legitly had a dream because I was playing Cyberpunk so much. I legitly had a dream that I was in the gig. I think it's where you have to go through the it's the gig where you go through and you gotta go into the facility for the dude in the car that you pick up. I can't remember his name, but it's one of the like question whatever gigs that you go in and help this guy get some stuff out of this big armed place. But I had a dream that I was literally in third person playing that whole mission, and I was like, that shit would be dope in third person. Can I get that? Now I'm like, please. Oh, please. Who's my favorite character in Edge Runner? I'm not gonna say David. I'm not gonna say David. It's either, I think it's Rebecca or I feel like I'm gonna get some heat on this one to say Adam Smasher. Just because dude's cold as hell. I'm not gonna lie, like dude is cold as hell. Like, but I might have to say Rebecca. What is it? What's I show speed? Why is somebody saying I show speed, bro? What's going on there? Did anybody else see that down there? Yeah, like somebody in the chat was like, why does people keep saying I show speed? Did I miss something? Oh, are they just saying viral names? Nah, dude, like Atom Smasher is he's just gonna fuck some shit up, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. He really is. He's just gonna fuck shit up, bro. Like, he enjoys fucking shit up. I don't know what else I can say about it. Like, but I think I do like Rebecca. Rebecca is your favorite? Yeah, I like Rebecca a lot. Like, I didn't think I would at first, but then I was like, man, she is kind of cool. Not gonna lie. She kind of cool. Not in the like, I want to bone her way, but in terms of like just her character and stuff like that, she's cool with the guns and everything. But I do like Atom Smasher from that one. Like, David is like, I won't say base, but you know what I mean. Like, most people would be like, oh yeah, he's the main character, David. But hey, I like Rebecca. Oh, really? A better version? They said Speed was supposed to voice a character in new season. It's rumor though. It was going viral on Reddit. Really? Really? He was supposed to voice a character? Interesting. That is interesting. watching the future Cyberpunk is going to do a battle pass. I don't know how they do that. Unless it was just a situation of like, and they at that point in time, then they'd have to give you like gigs or something like that to do, like a continuous amount of gigs that you can do and stuff like that to like earn stuff for the battle pass or whatever, or at least you have to like log in every day or something like that to get things, and then you can buy the premium, whatever. But I doubt it, because that's a lot of shit to add into. Even if it is just one battle pass, like that's a lot to add in. And I mean, I'm just gonna be real transparent with you. I'd still buy the shit, but I would be like, damn, really? A battle pass? You could have threw this all in gigs. Like, could you imagine? No, I don't like that, because they could be like, reach level whatever and unlock the new fixer. You know how mad I'd be if a new fixer and gigs was locked behind a paywall? And I don't mean like DLC. I mean like just like that. Woo, Lord, I'd be angry. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd be real angry. Anything Cyberpunk does, they can take your money. Bruh, like I mean, that basically summed up what I said. That basically summed up what I said. I still buy the shit, but damn, bruh, that's funny. I'm not gonna lie, that's funny, because it's so true. It's so true. I'd still buy it too. Anything. At this point in time, I'm starving for Cyberpunk content. Literally at this point, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, I'm starving for Cyberpunk content. Like, for real. Like, I got a plate in front of me. Hey, Juicehead, I got a plate in front of me, and I'm just sitting here like, Ryback, feed me more. Like, bro, it's an empty plate, and I'm just waiting for him to come out and cook for me and plate it. Okay, I'm waiting for them to cook and plate it for me. That's got to be it. My bad, headphone users. I hit the microphone. That's got to be a new slang, right? Plate it. At this point, like, if you gonna cook it, plate it. You feel me? Like, I know to serve. Plate it. Plate that shit. You was in the back in the kitchen cooking. Plate it for me. This is you plating it for me. Gotta be. Visual cyberware. Yeah, I like a whole lot different cyberware too. The Mantis blades, I don't really use them a lot, even though I know they got the actually I would like the Mantis blades to kind of have a bit more effect on them, if you know what I mean. Like, because they got the electric ones and then the fire and the pyro ones and stuff like that. Like, I would personally like if you could get, like, if you could color them as well too, your own, like whatever you wanted. That would be cool. Like, if you can get an implant in and then like color it a certain way. Also, I don't think I've seen one in chat say this, but I want more apartments. Give me an apartment or give me a house that I can buy, at least a couple more around the Night City, and let some of them have a garage. Bro, let me be able to like buy $1 million house or something like that and see all of my vehicles in there. Bro, I'm just saying. Like, I like a lot of the apartments, especially the apartment that's basically the loft, like the New York loft. Man, with the bookshelf in it and stuff like that, and the view. Ooh. Oh my God. don't even get me started on, well, it's Night City. I don't think you're gonna get that many different like season changes or anything like that. But this shit would be dope if there was some season changes in there as well too. Like GTA type situation, sort of, but like Kiri's house, like his mansion. You know how he has like a lot of the cars like on his property and also, you know, in his garage and stuff like that. If I was able to like see that my own, oh man, like, or at least like not all of my cars, but maybe like a few of my cars on display. So my favorite cars I can put on display, because I want to put the Johnny Silver and I want to put the Porsche. I want to put the Porsche on display. Okay? I want the Porsche on display. I want the vehicle with the suicide doors on it on display. Matter of fact, roll me in some customization on it too. Let me change the rims. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Give me some new vehicles. Give me some new vehicles. I don't mean just all weaponized vehicles. Oh, and while I'm at it for a second, because I'm having a brain blast, can we get Skippy back and also other guns that are like Skippy with the AI in it? They all have their own different personalities. I'm not gonna lie, Skippy was cool. And all I'm saying is Skippy was like, let me put it on safety mode, bro. You killing a lot. You killing a lot. Can I get one that's like kill more? Yeah. 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 Aim for the head. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. Can I get a sniper rifle with an AI in it that's like, oh, right there, blow his head off. Off his shoulders. Good shot. And get that interaction with V? Can I get it? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, me dying singing a Rihanna song. That's all I'm wanting. I mean, that's all I'm wanting. Let me go ahead and turn this music off too. And turn the background up so when they start talking, we're gonna have this one. Hey, listen, we just waiting for them. We just waiting for them right now. What y'all? Hey, it's 45. What y'all gonna do? How many people was in there? Damn, 38? 38K? Damn. 43,000 right now? Waiting? Oh shit. Oh snap. Let me go ahead and starting late. Okay, I was making sure. So it's starting late. Bro, come on, man. Come on. Come on. Somebody said more Joy Toys? Come on, man. Get this man's out of here. We know what he doing. He done spent every penny V made with the Joy Toys. Get this man out of here. Yeah, I'm hoping that it is bigger than the last update. I really am. Yeah, on personal Skippy. Yeah. PC or Switch 2. Honestly, I don't know how it is on Switch 2, But I'd probably tell you to get it on PC, real talk. Like, unless you just want to, like, you know, take it with you with Nintendo, like with the Switch, but I would probably tell you to get it on PC. Better graphics. It's probably going to work better, feel better. It's just Switch, you're going to get to play that mug anywhere, you know. What are they doing? Chat, wrong answers. What the hell are they doing right now? Because they got 47,000 people in here waiting with 7,000 over probably like 8,000 likes right now. By the way, if you haven't liked the stream, like the stream for you, boy. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah. Man said Joy Toys is crazy, bro. Crazy work. I straight up can't believe he literally said that out here with his own YouTube account. Said Joy Toys. We need more Joy Toys. Like, I ain't never heard that. I haven't heard that yet from any of the Gooner people that be playing Cyberpunk like that. I have yet to hear someone say, we need more Joy Toys. By the way, is anybody even visiting the Joy Toys? You visited the Joy Toys with Pan Ams right there? Nah, man, give me more Pan Am. Actually, what would be dope is if you could take like whatever love interest that you have, or even your friends and stuff like that, if you could literally pick them up and ride around with them in the city. That shit would be dope. And they have dialogue, and also might be like, yo, let's get into some trouble, you know. Let's get our own gig. Hey, V, I need help with something while they out. And then they'd be like, take me here. And, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Get cracking. And then they're like, hey, yo, you can take me home. Or Pan Am's like, take me upstairs. That's wild. That's wild. Pan Am, take me upstairs. That's wild. That's wild. They playing Dokkan in the background? No, hell no, they ain't playing no damn Dokkan in the background. I couldn't imagine if I heard that sound. Bruh. Or if I heard in the background when the mic was on, it's do or die, I'd been like, what? They got Omasu? Special guest, special fixer Omasu? Oh my God. He gonna have Adam Smasher juiced. He gonna literally power creep Adam Smasher. Hell no. Oh shit, here we go. Oh, 10 minutes. Man, we've been waiting 5. That's wild. How you gonna say 10 minutes after we've been waiting for 5 minutes, bro? Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, excuse me? Bro, y'all better start this off wild. Y'all better start this off with, we got a crazy update. This update on Xbox is gonna be 40 gigs. This update on PlayStation gonna be like 15 or whatever. I think like 15, 20 gigs, probably, maybe something like that, because I think PlayStation's like SSDs more optimized. So the updates for, especially for a lot of games, are smaller over there. So that's why I'm saying like 20 gigs over there. PC's like probably gonna be somewhere around the same as Xbox. So it'd probably be somewhere around maybe like 35 or so gigs. Like, if they said something like that, like if I see like a 40 gig update, a 40 gig update, a 40 piece, bro. I'm putting these lemon pepper steppers on, and we about to go in. Oh, also, can we get more cyber psychos? Like random encounters of cyber psychos? Could you imagine like a cyber psycho, like just on the other side of the street going crazy and then coming after you? and then that's a fight right there. Or at least, you know, some secret ones go into some alleyways or whatever, and you see more cyber psychos, or at least more bosses around the city. That shit would be dope. I need that. Do the same PS as the Bandai Namco stream. Yeah, it felt like that. Yeah, we definitely need more weapons. We definitely need more weapons, my guy. Like I said, the AI skippies, if we had like some skippy ones or something like, dog. I didn't think about it, but what if we get an AI in one of the vehicles? Knight Rider? Types, Knight Rider? That shit would go hard. That shit would go hard. I'm just saying. I need more bro. I need so much, man. I need so much from this. It's got to be a big update, bro. Like if they say if it's 40 gigs, if it's 30 gigs, that's a hell yeah. If it's 40 gigs, that's a oh hell yeah. If it's over 40 gigs, and they say it's coming out tonight or tomorrow, hopefully tonight. I will come home because I got other things to do today. I will come home. I will go to sleep and set that alarm so I wake up right before it comes out. So I'm well rested. And I mean well rested. Twice. A new story? Oh my God, yeah. Oh yeah, the apartment from well, that ain't no apartment. That's a mansion, my guy. Yeah, we need a way to get back up there. I mean, I know you can get back up there, but it does involve I think reinforced tendons and stuff like that, and basically scaling one of the buildings beside it and then jumping back down on it. Like, I know you can do that, but we need a way to get back up there. We already got trains. Like, they better have some flying taxis or something like that. That's all I'm saying. Give me some of them flying taxis again that we only been able to do in cutscenes. Give me some of that. I'm gonna rent one of them mugs out. I want to pop champagne in one of them. Bro, come on. Yeah. So it's like I remember the when I got that first one, that's a part of the space ending, and I was like, damn, you know, I was grabbing everything, you know what I'm saying? I was grabbing everything up in there, all that stuff. I need that back, bro. That I'm not gonna keep saying apartment. That mansion was wild. I need that back. I need a legit way to get back up there, where it'd be like in that building, just go to an elevator and it take you all the way up to it, or at least put a couple of those mansions to get. You know, maybe it's a situation where maybe you a corporo and then you get their place. That's all I'm saying. I need a lot from this, bro. I will be a little disappointed if we don't get a lot from this, but as long as it's like good content, that's like some lasting content, because again, I still want replayable gigs, or at least fixers calling you for gigs every now and then. Like, hey V, I got a gig, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need your help on this gig, because you can do the vehicles, you can do the vehicle ones, and that's cool and all. I was like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I need like some other fixes so I can get some gun fights. You know what I'm saying? So like, come on, bro. Yeah, use fast travel too. That's a good one as well. $12 for Steam? Really? For G2A? Damn. Are we back? Chat, are we back? What the fuck? It was like my internet stopped for a second. I think my internet was like, bro, it's about to be crazy. What the hell was that? Making sure we're back. Hey, listen, if you're new, watching, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications. Also, if you ain't hit the like button right now, do it. Run it up. Run the likes. We got 16 likes. There's 38 people in there right now. The math ain't mathing. What are you doing? We're all hyped right now. What are you doing? Run it up. Run it up. You're going to end up like Adam Smasher, bro. We got 35 seconds. 35 seconds. Come on, CD. Cook, bro. Cook. That's all I'm asking right now. Like, I played a couple of really good games this year, and I've been thankful for them. But don't nothing until GTA 6 come out. Don't nothing compare to this. Cook. We need you to cook. Come on. Come on. How many people are in the
Just chill a sec.
Good morning, Pete. Thank you for choosing the Delamate service.
Ooh, more to discover. Hold on. Vehicles. Whoa.
Hello. Welcome back in Night City. I know you guys were waiting for this stream to happen, so welcome once again. I'm Amelia Korzycka, I'm a senior community manager.
Did I see more
here at
additional gigs and stuff?
And yes, we will talk about 2.3 today. My guests are, as always, my lovely Alicja Kozera.
Hi guys, thank you for having me. As always, it's a pleasure to be here.
And we also have super cool guest Paweł Sasko is joining us again.
The one and only.
Hello, my dears. Great to see you again. I haven't been here for some time, so I'm super excited. We're gonna talk about some new things we cooked for you.
And we have a new face joining us today. So please welcome from Virtuous Game, Adrian.
Hey guys. Thank you for having me here. I'm super thrilled to be here with you.
Cool.
Yeah. So you guys already saw our mini trailer of the update 2.3. It teased some of the changes, some of the additions that we're giving. I already jumped the gun and announced the date before, but it needed some more time to cook. So it is coming tomorrow to PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox.
Yeah, and Switch 2
Tomorrow?
also joined the family with 2.3 update, but we need a few more hours, few more times, few more days. We'll see. But it's coming, so stay tuned. On our social media, we'll let you know what's happening.
And it's also coming to one new platform that we've never been at before, Mac.
So yeah, it's
I think I knew that.
Obviously.
Yes. I knew
But you know, obviously we have the Virtuos team with us today. So if you could maybe remind our viewers, our players, what you guys do.
Sure. So Virtuos is a game development company, and our main thing is we are helping and supporting other studios to create their game, and we help them with that. And we already did some partnership with Ubisoft, EA Games, Arcane, and many more other studios. And we are super happy to work with you right now on Cyberpunk. And yeah, that's it.
And it's a pleasure really to work with Virtuos. We've been collaborating for some time. This is like a great team, like really talented crew. They work together on us on 2.2, with us on 2.2, and now on 2.3.
Yeah, and shout out to the team, which is probably looking right now live with us.
Yes, guys. Today, this stream, we are live with you. So if you have any questions, drop them in the chat, and we will try to answer the ones that we can.
Yeah, we have the big team in the chat. So shout out to all the Reds from the community team and also our moderators, helping to gather the questions, have fun with you guys. So expect some posts, some cool comments here and there. And yeah, like Alicia mentioned, drop the questions in the chat. We also drop patch notes right after the stream, so you can read it after we're done in here.
Okay, so let's start off. We won't keep you here too long. Pavel, let's start with like the main thought between this update. What's the idea?
Yes, so the thing is that with Cyberpunk 2077, we believe that the game is already in a pretty good place. And what we wanted to do is really like give you things that would make you actually feel that it brings enough novelty to the game. It brings some fresh air, and it makes you want to replay the game. In the same time, we want to address some of the requests that the guys had. So throughout this meeting today, we'll be outlining some of those. And a lot of them will be focused around vehicles and traversing the world. I'm not going to tell you more because I don't want to spoil it. We have a lot more details
Traversing the
to tell you.
world.
We believe that this update will actually make the game feel to play even better. And there's a couple features that I'm really particularly excited about and cannot wait to tell you more.
Nice. So let's start with something that everyone already knows, Crystal Code and Twin Tone. So maybe let's remind everyone how those work, and then we can talk a little bit more about those.
We don't need a reminder.
The Twin Tone tech was introduced in 2.2 as a partnership from Rayfield with other brands, luxurious, sporty brands of cars. And basically with 2.3, we expanded this. So right now, you can customize even more vehicles. You can customize more sports car, more partner brands. But you've got also a hacked version of this feature, which is available for lower-end vehicles, like the Mamai, the Galena, of course. So right now, you can customize more than 23, even more cars than before, which means you can customize almost all the cars of the game, basically, with a few exceptions.
Amazing. I've been waiting for a pink Mai for almost 5 years.
That's
Johnny
actually
Silverhand's
true.
Porsche?
Like I remember
probably be the ones you can.
times getting messages about
can,
like, hey,
that'd
can
be
we like
crazy.
do something to customize the Mai. So now
I mean, our next step is weaponized Mai, right?
Hopefully.
So when it comes to the lower part, because I like touching that just to make sure that like every component in our game is actually part of the world building. That's really important for us because we believe that every really part of the game is telling a story. So in here, as Adrian introduced to you, like we believe that at this point, it doesn't make sense for the lower end cars to just have partnership with Rayfield. So that's why we introduced a hacked version of the Crystal Code. And you'll see it maybe in some of the footage that we're rolling out when we'll be watching on the preview. And of course, hopefully you'll download the update and play with it. And you will see, that we found ways how we can enable that feature for many more vehicles while in the same time staying lore accurate. And that's really, really important for us.
I didn't know that they
and
were
I think
interested
from a perspective
in
of
buying
our
that.
intention, actually right now,
Actually, I
every
did not know
vehicle
that at
in the
all.
game that doesn't contain it, doesn't support
That's
it,
crazy.
is already not supposed to. So for instance, like the Nomad vehicles are a great example, right? So those vehicles are like highly tuned by Nomads, therefore they're not supposed to be really having all this like high-tech, like smart paint jobs and so on, because it doesn't really fit, right? So what we try to do, we try to make sure that the whole like palette of cars, you know, whole buffet of cars that we deliver to you as a player, they all have differences, right? Some of them are weaponized, some have some have rockets, some have Gatling guns, some have crystal coat, some have twin tone, some have none, all kinds of versions, and hopefully you can find something for you.
Okay, so to sum up, we have like 32 vehicles that can use twin tone and crystal coat, right?
32?
Yeah, and we will show you guys a little bit of gameplay, how it actually works for my Alice's favorite car.
Yes, finally. But what is amazing, you can see that it's actually a cracked technology via the UI.
Correct. Yes, it's actually like we try to like pay as much attention as we can to those small details. I know that our players love that stuff, so we really made sure that it feels a little cracked, a little glitchy, you know, at how the UI acts and so on. So you will see it.
Yeah, as always, I really appreciate those lore bits that you put into those features, that you actually think about it, how it would work in the world of Cyberpunk. So new cars is one thing, but also we've been adding some more paint jobs. And I know that you don't remember the exact numbers. I have the cheat sheet here, yeah? So we have 205 generic paint jobs and 168 unique paint jobs.
I like this vehicle right here. I like going around Night City and drifting in this. So the
really
fact that I can put a different paint job on it, it makes me want to use that vehicle that much more.
Feel, you know, that you can do pretty much whatever you feel like it. And there's more to it even.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, the goal was to really let you guys scan whatever vehicle you find cool into the traffic and, you know, steal it in some way to steal the paint job.
That was like one of my favorite vehicles.
Which one is your favorite? Like paint job or?
I love this Gion actually, like the one that we are seeing right now, I believe. Yeah, exactly. Like those are amazing looking. To be honest, I really like driving those vehicles that are a bit odd. So,
what is that? Was it Speed Racer?
For instance, like I think
it kind of gives me like Speed Racer vibes.
Will know what I mean. So you know things like this. And of course, I think we should point.
Some of y'all know Speed Racer, right?
Actually, the motorcycles.
Yeah, and no motorcycles also are part of the batch.
That's clean. Give me a cold chill.
Just as you can do with cars, so that's pretty new.
Exactly, and all the motorcycles also got the updated UI. Now it's actually corresponding properly with, you know, the shape of the vehicle and so on. That makes this feature really feel complete for us.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
that is dope.
Full set of cars, full set of colors. I'm actually jealous of V. I would love to have this feature in real world. Like different car every day, but unfortunately.
Maybe in 2077.
Maybe.
Okay, so we pretty much can't make any vehicle to look like any vehicle.
Really?
But we also have new vehicles that we are adding in this patch. Can you maybe tell us a bit more about those new cars?
Give me a drift
lord. We've got 3 new cars and 1 new motorcycle, one of them being the Yaiba Sumimaru, which you might be aware of and you might know, which is coming from the comic book Kickdown.
Exactly. I wanted to point this out. Like you see it here on the screen.
Damn,
so
that looks good though.
Kickdown comic book, actually, like we do badass comic books, by the way. If you didn't read them, really try it. I love them. But this is the Kickdown, as Adrian said, and we actually included a little of a hint for you guys, if you maybe paid attention. So we go to the last page of that comic book. There is actually a Yaiba Sumimaru picture that we included here already some time ago. Just to, to give you a little of a foreshadowing and see how much you're paying attention to what we are doing in various media. I know that some of you are. I didn't see this on Reddit, though, so I'm a little disappointed, I have to say, Reddit bunch. Guys, you need to really pay more attention because we are doing a lot of stuff that you are missing.
So, it's not enough to just follow the game. You have to
Just
follow
call out
everything,
Reddit. Reddit's gonna be
comic
like,
book, TV
bet.
shows, toys,
Bet, okay.
anything.
Yeah, and if you actually want to read that comic book, you'll have the link in the description on YouTube, so you can go and check it out. And there is a comment on Twitch, !Dark Horse, so you can see it for yourself. But coming back to the cars.
Sure. As you may have seen seconds before, you also have a big-ass truck called the Chevillon Legatus Aquila,
Correct.
which is an armored truck, so first of its kind. And you right now have the new motorcycles, which is the Yaiba Muramasa, which is the first customizable motorcycles also.
Yep.
And the fourth vehicle is the Caliburn Mordred, Rayfield Caliburn Mordred.
Correct.
So
Yes.
it's also the first vehicle, the first sports car to be armored. So it's quite
And
wild to
weaponized.
play.
Correct. So like with each vehicle in this update, we have tried to do something a little different and a little new. So as we said, Yaiba Semimaru is the first car from Yaiba. And you can see their design in the way how the car is actually crafted. We are really proud of that design. Our vehicle art team did an amazing job, and our concept artists working on this one. So that's one, but all of the vehicles actually that Adrian talked about, they introduce something new. And Aquila, for instance, that big ass truck is the one that is covered like with graffitis and so on, because we were looking for this, I would say, punk sort of vibe and energy, in that truck. In the same time, it's also weaponized, right? It's the first weaponized truck that we added. It feels pretty badass to just like go through, enemies, police with this gigantic truck. So I hope you'll try it out.
Interest.
And the Caliburn is Yorinobu's car, right?
Yes, and there's a little of a story connected with that, and maybe now we can mention the quests.
Yes, because it's not you cannot just buy them. You have to
actually
make some effort.
yes, do something.
These new vehicles are introduced through new quest, with the small exception, which is for the truck, which is
Correct.
directly available through the Autofixer, Murama's platform, to
Okay.
selling bikes and
I like
motorcycles and cars. The others have
gonna
small
be fun.
quests that you have to play with to unlock these new vehicles. So for the Sumimaru, you'll have to finish the side quests of River and Claire's side quests. For the Muramasa, you'll have to buy at least one Yaiba product into the Autofixer, and have at least 3 vehicles into both through the Autofixer too.
And all those triggering conditions, you don't have to take notes right now, even though that would be fun. But you can check them in patch notes.
Yes,
so
yes.
Whatever what Adrian said right now, you have it written down there. You can take a look, so don't worry. We also made sure that it's pretty intuitive to trigger them, hopefully, so you shouldn't have too much issues to actually get to the quest that will lead you to unlocking those new vehicles and have fun with them.
So a question from the chat. Tomahawk is asking, do this new vehicle quest count towards 100% completion?
No, they don't. Actually, all the new sort of content that we've been adding post-release, because as I understand, by 100% you're referring to achievements. That's at least that's how I understand your question. So if you mean that, no, we are not changing the achievements post-release. That can be incredibly confusing for the players and for all the guides that are out there online. We don't want to get you guys be confused and feel that you missed something and you cannot trigger the achievement. That's the intentional thing on our side, that it is an additional content, after all, added post-release, so it doesn't count to the achievement. That being said, if you want to be a real player, you have to play it. I mean, otherwise you cannot say you did 100%.
Okay, well, actually, the new cars also, because they are unique, right? In a way, you can get them, in a way they look like, again, the first car by Yaiba. Will they support Twin Tone and Crystal Code, or are they excluded?
The Sumimaru, the Muramasa, and the Mordred are supporting customization. Only the truck does not support it.
Exactly, and that's by design, that's connected to its lore, and if you go into the game and read a little of the note that we left on the AutoFixer page of the history of the vehicle, you understand why. Again, as I mentioned, we always try to make sure that each vehicle has a history, there is a reason why it is in the game, and it provides you with a different variety of how you play, and so on.
Awesome.
So next new thing that we are adding into this update is something called auto drive. What is it, guys?
Hey, the auto drive is the new functionality you've got on all your vehicles, motorcycles and cars included.
Damn, that look good in all black.
That lets you basically drive around without touching the wheel. You can choose any point on the map you want. It also drives you automatically to your destination of quest or with a secondary point. And yeah, it goes into the traffic and it follows its way. It takes you where you ask him to go.
Exactly, and you just saw it on this footage a moment ago. V goes in that pose that in Polish we call zimny łokieć, which means cold elbow for non-Polish speakers in the chat. So V just goes into relaxed pose. Sometimes even Johnny spawns to accompany you. You can drive around like this, of course, with the motorcycles. You keep your hands on a wheel because it would be too dangerous to drive, I would say.
No hands.
Safety first.
Exactly, and I really love driving like this. It's just much more relaxing way, but there's more to it, so we'll speak about it more. You can see, of course, on the left side you have the UI that is basically showing this new feature. So think about it like in our world, you would get like your CarPlay or AutoPlay or whatever car you're driving would get an update. You would download a software update, and that software update makes some of the software changes in your car. That's what happened in 2077. New feature was just shipped to all the vehicles. They all downloaded it, tried to use it. Important thing, I think, Adrian, what we should point out here is the fact that you need to be on a road, right?
Yeah, you have to. If you try to activate it in a barren wasteland, it won't work. You have got to be on a road at least. And
okay, that's kind of cool.
Two modes. So the first standard one,
his arm
which
out the window,
takes
relax.
you to
That's
the point
kinda cool.
you set into the map, and the second one, which
Dog, that
is
is
a
dope
wandering
seeing
mode,
Johnny in
which
there.
means
I
that the vehicle
probably
will drive
won't use
endlessly,
auto
just
all
for your
that
own
much.
pleasure of
But that
cruising.
is pretty cool.
Explore.
Yeah, you can cruise through Night City and
Also, new
take a look.
music
Just drive,
would be
you
good,
listen to your favorite radio station.
Yes.
And just chill.
We actually saw also something super cool on the footage that was just shown. It was the cinematic camera, so you can basically record a music video with the cinematic camera, right?
Yeah, it's an option you can activate while you are driving, and it cycles through different camera angles, so you can see your car, the city, and
This is dope.
in a cinematic way that was never made there before.
Yeah, and that was actually inspired by a lot of videos that you guys made of Cyberpunk 2077 on YouTube, like videos like 4 hours driving in a city, and things like this. So we thought about people love being in that world and really being immersed in it. So we were, talking with Adrian and thinking okay, how we can actually give it to the players in a very diegetic way, very real way, immersive way. And this is from where the idea of a cinematic camera came from. And what I love doing is put on let's say jazz music, put on the free roaming mode, as Adrian mentioned. And that happens, by the way, if you have no quest point located on your map. If nothing is located and you just press a button to go into auto drive, it will automatically assume that we want to free roam, right? Otherwise, it will just go to whatever point you're pointing it at. And I just love this moment when I can drive through the city. There's cool weather, cinematic camera showing me various, camera shots and so on. Weather is changing, jazz is playing, and I can play that. And now, guys, instead of watching YouTube with all those recordings, you can just put the game, on a second screen and have it run infinitely, drive around the city forever if you want to.
And even, everyone now can freely record their Vs traveling around. So, influencer job is up there for grabs, Everyone can do that.
Yeah,
exactly.
Now,
exactly.
I actually have an important question because we talked about the cinematic camera that, we can make videos, really cool videos now. What about photo mode in that mode? So can I use photo mode during free roam and take a cool picture?
Of course, it works perfectly. You can take your own pic of V driving into the vehicle and with his elbow on the door, and it works. Yeah,
that's very Polish. Okay, but okay. So if V doesn't feel like driving their own car or their own motorcycle, there's always the Lamain, right?
Yeah, if auto drive even for you it's too much work, you've got the Lamain. So unlocked after you finish the Delamain side quest. You'll receive a text message from Delamain providing you with this new service. And yeah, you can call him anytime to make a cab appear. You open and you select your destination, and you're being driven there for a small fee, and that's it.
I really appreciate that we will get more of Delamain in the game.
Exactly.
Ooh,
So in patch 2.1, we have introduced the
hold
subway.
on.
In patch 2.3, we have introduced the taxi. So as you can see, all the updates that
Hold
we are
on.
doing,
Wait a minute.
we were doing right now are
Rewind.
focused on things that make the world feel
are they
more
playing
alive,
on the-
more immersive, more real. Really.
Are they playing on an account that's already
we felt
done
that
everything?
Actually, like, this missing
Because if
components to
so,
really
that was a
fulfill the
lot
Delamain
of green.
fantasy is really the fact that he can just drive you around. Adrian also implemented the fact that you have Johnny.
That was a
who sometimes
lot of green
show up
mark.
next to you, so you can, like, you know, chill together
In
like
one
buddies
spot.
and drive around with the Delamain. So this feature is, of course, you know, fully supporting everything else that we talked about before here. So you can listen to the music in Delamain, as we spoke about.
Yep.
You can also use the cinematic camera as well during that. So we, as you can see, like when we are introducing new things, we make sure that they all really work well in that ecosystem of the features, and they all like feel as intuitive as possible for you as a player. So whatever you would imagine be there, it actually works in a believable fashion. And again, Delamain also needs a road. Right, the same as AutoDrive, right? So have that in mind, just to be on, because we need you to be on navigation data. Speaking like a game developer, we need you to be on navigation data so we can send that car for you.
Awesome. Is there any time that Delamain or AutoDrive will not be available to use apart from, you know, not being on the road?
No, it's pretty much AutoDrive is available from the get-go at any point, and Delamain, yeah, it's just you've got to finish the side quest,
okay.
and that's it.
Exactly, and that is also in patch notes, in case anyone forgets, you know, how to unlock it, it's there.
Yeah,
Damn, I
we
didn't
have
know
all the
that. I
details
really
for
didn't
you.
know
They
they
will
were
be
going to
available
buy.
after
That's
the
insane.
stream. It seems on one hand like
That's
the
a
future,
lot-
like
that's a lot of
2077,
money.
but on the other hand, we already
You know, on Netflix,
are
they're going to be
starting
pumping
to
out
develop this technology. So it's amazing to see what could be.
Okay, so we talked about new cars, we talked about AutoDrive and taxis. So we have the vehicle part behind us, and now let's go back to my favorite feature, the photo mode, because we're adding so much
on.
cool shit in the photo mode, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got we implemented on
You know
a
the
lot
meat
of
and
new
potatoes
stuff
what we
and
want.
expanded also existing features. So for example, you've got right now a new tab called Time to implement change of time and weather. You can change the time of the day, and you can change the weather around the scene during the photo mode to take even better picture and control a bit better the environment. You also have a feature to frame skip to get that perfect action shot during your scene. And of course, we implemented new NPCs. A lot more new NPCs. 27, I think.
Yeah, I believe.
And among them, like you can see, the Castle Twins. We've got Brendan, we've got Dexter.
Yeah,
that you all love.
I love Brendan, guys. By the way, I cannot wait. You make some photo mode pictures with Brendan in there. I thought that it was missing. Also, like some of other player favorites, like Rita Wheeler, and of course Aurora and so on. So we'll see what you guys come up with.
And that's not all. For almost all of these NPCs, you've got alternate outfits.
Correct.
New outfits for Johnny, for Judy, for all the main characters mostly. And
Yes, so if you saw like a character in the quest during our game having like a cool fit and you would like to have a picture here, now you have access to it. In most cases, because there might be a minor exceptions, but in most cases we have access to all the appearances that we have used.
Yeah, I think what's the coolest thing that we're doing with the photo mode is like we listen to the feedback of our
just get flashbang?
beautiful photography community. We try to implement what they are asking for.
What the fuck?
So this is really cool. I think now the photo mode is complete. I'm pretty sure it's not. We can still probably, squeeze
We
few
can
things.
find something to
Yeah.
add.
Yeah.
So if there's still anything that you would like to see in photo mode, let us know. So, maybe we can convince this tool
Golly.
to actually maybe make another patch for
It's the most
photo mode. mode.
It's the most feature-heavy photo mode ever made in video games. There's also like a couple other things that we didn't mention, like we made like numerous stickers, numerous frames. Actually, they have like different vibes. You can have your life paths there included.
They should have flashed a
cutouts of
warning
favorite
for that.
characters. You can make like things feeling like and looking like a postcard from next
waking
to
up seeing
it will
yellow.
feel like it's so. With our artists
Holy
from Virtuals,
shit.
we have tried to like tune in and find like different sensibilities that you may have and different
Bro, it's
vibes
wild.
of things that you want to create. You know, there's a little
I
things
just
that feel
realized
like
that,
comic books. Like one of the coolest things that
YouTube's
I
finally
like, we
gave
added
me the
some
update
of those.
thing, where you see
I
the
would say
top,
famous quotes from 2077 that you can add them
cool.
now. So like you look like a cut of fuckable meat and things like this. Definitely there. So you know it was definitely important. So there's bunch of those there. So if you're like creating pictures like this, you can add them and create interesting context. You know, and there's of course all of those emotional quotes as well. You will find it all.
I'm curious what our community is going to come up with. But that's
I don't
not all,
wanna know
right?
what some of these
we
gooners
saw
are gonna come
at
up
the
with.
footage that
I
we
really
had
don't.
the improved light system. We did some
I'm
changes
probably
to
not
that,
going to use
right?
photo mode
Yeah,
all that
we
much.
improved a lot the
I mean, I
ergonomics
probably will every now and
to
then if I
control
do a
different
cool
lights.
shit,
You
cool
can
kill on
use
somebody or
that we
something like that. I might just be like, oh,
implemented
that
into
was
2.2,
good. That was
so
nice.
it's much easier
Hold
to brighten up your scenes.
Let me just pick
So
your
yeah,
body
we
up
improved that,
right beside
and
the
also
ocean.
we also
something.
right now have new natural poses for V, for all the new NPCs, and the new IK system tied to the look at option.
Oh yeah.
You can
That is
create-
actually really powerful, by the way. Yeah, I really love that. I really love that.
You can create a lot of stuff with that, and that's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the way it works is like you pick a pose and then you can basically choose a lookout, look at, and look at is like, let's say, like directionally where do you want to position your character, but in the same time it keeps the pose that you've chosen, therefore it creates a lot more variety that you can create with those tools. So we just want to make sure that you can create
I hope
shots.
that's it.
I guess
Photo
that
mode.
makes it
I really
look
don't
more
want to hear
natural.
that much about photo mode.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm here for.
And then
what I want.
also I saw a cool tab with all the color thingies where you could change color balance and create basically your own filters, right?
Yeah, with color balance, I think we've got 3 new hue bars, so you can control in much more depth than before.
Yeah, I feel like
the
most
tonalities,
people
the
are probably
colors
like,
of your scenes,
"Man,
the
come on, move on with
saturation.
this photo
So
mode
for
shit, bro."
all the aficionado
Like,
of
I get the
photography,
update,
it's gonna be very
yeah,
useful to do it
move on.
right into the tool
Move on.
and not in Photoshop afterward.
Exactly.
Awesome. Wow.
I love y'all. I love CD Projekt,
What
but
will we
I'm
do
gonna
with
move
this
on
photo
now.
mode?
Every now and then.
You know, we like to do contests now and again, and we might have something planned for you. So, you know, again,
Oh, we might.
keep your eyes open. There will be cool swag to get, and yeah, we cannot wait to see what you guys come up with.
Yeah. So now we have some more of the technical stuff that
Technology.
technology, yes. So there was one thing that a lot of people were commenting about and were requesting. FSR 3.1 frame generation is coming in this update.
Yes, exactly. And there's we actually collaborated with our partners from AMD. That was like quite important for me to set it up, and they were like a wonderful partner. We worked together on FSR 3.1 frame generation and on actually FSR 4. My dears. So Cyberpunk 2077 from this point on will support FSR 4. However, there's an important note here to say that this will come in a later date together with the AMD's driver update, right? So please be aware of this. And of course, FSR 4 works for Radeon 9000 generation cards. Have that please in mind. Like you have to have a proper hardware to use it. But
Okay,
it will-
cool.
Yeah, so
But
FSR 3.1
console?
tomorrow together with the patch
Console
and 4
update?
once the AMD drivers come out. But that's not everything. We have Intel Access 2.0 and frame generation as well. I think we've done some stuff with frame generation in options in general, or some new settings.
So yes, so this is just yet another one. So we want to support as many new technologies as we can, just to really treat Cyberpunk as a showcase for all kinds of technologies.
Well, how about you do that for the console?
That you're looking forward to. So we actually collaborated with Intel to implement Access 2.0 and Access 2.0 frame generation, and it's coming in update 2.3 to Cyberpunk. And yeah, I hope you're going to experiment with it, see what are the results, what looks better for you, because like again, it's at this point Cyberpunk supports so many different options that I hope you are going to have a lot of fun choosing and checking what works well with what what gives you a better picture quality and what fits best your needs as a player.
Yep. But it's still not everything. I still have HDR 10 Plus gaming on my list.
Exactly. So that's yet another thing. HDR 10 Plus gaming. This is something that was semi-supported before, and now we have done it properly. So you can, when you have a proper monitor, and of course, like I encourage you to really check how to properly set it up. You have to enable it. You have to have a proper display to be able to see it. But yes, it actually also works in Cyberpunk now.
Cool. So those were the things for PC players, but we don't forget the console players, of course.
Yeah.
We have VRR on consoles as well.
Correct, yes. So right now, Cyberpunk will support properly the VRR. Before, we had a version on Xbox of that, but we revisited the topic, made sure that it's done properly on consoles.
Awesome, thank you so much. If you understand any of that, good for you. You can just play with the options on your PC and find the best options for you. Those are really cool things to enhance your gaming experience. And one more thing that we need to talk about that we actually announced yesterday, announced the date yesterday, is that Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition is coming to Macs.
Yes.
So it's,
I don't know if that was 4K.
Put a cherry on top for this stream. We actually have some gameplay prepared for you to showcase how it works, how it looks on Macs. And yet, don't forget, the game will be available through Mac App Store, GOG, Steam, and Epic Games shop. If you already have the game on any of these platforms, you don't have to buy it again. You can just get it for free and download it on your Mac. So don't worry.
Oh, that's cool for Mac.
And
yeah,
the game supports features like ray tracing, frame generation,
I don't know
HDR
if the,
tuned for Apple XDR displays.
I think we'll just say the VR, the
more.
VVR
Yes,
for
there's
console.
things.
I can't remember. I don't know if that's 4K
if
60.
you are like a user of the Mac, what you expect probably a support for Magic
If it
Mouse.
is,
That's of course done.
then
We also support for
that's really good,
progression.
but
So if you've been playing on any
can't
console
remember if
or any
that's-
PC
if
or
that is or
really
not,
anything on Switch, then
or if
you
they
can
just
use that
optimize
save
it
and
a
actually
bit
continue
better
on
so where
Mac
it's
now,
not as
which is
choppy.
great. I actually played this game across a couple different platforms now, so it's really fun. It also supports spatial audio, so if you have like your earpods, it will properly detect your ears, which is also really cool. And we collaborated with Apple together on this version of the game to just make sure that it actually squeezes out the best performance we can give you and the best visuals.
Yeah. So, guys, we know a lot of you have been asking about the Mac version. It's gonna be here finally tomorrow. Keep in mind, it's for Apple Silicon Macs, so the one with the Apple chipset, and it's 60 gigabytes plus. So,
Yeah.
at least 16 gigabytes.
Correct.
All the detailed system requirements are also posted on our socials on the support page, so make sure to check it out. Just to make sure that your Mac can run Cyberpunk 2077.
All right. So I think we went through all of the biggest changes, the biggest additions. Maybe let's sum up it very quickly. So we have enhanced Crystal Code and Twin Tone. It's almost all of the cars right now, the ones that make sense, of course. We have 4 new cars and some additional quests to get them. On top of that, we have Auto Drive.
Yes. I think that's going to be my favorite way to travel. We have Auto Drive. We have taxi system for you.
With the cinematic camera?
With the cinematic camera, with the photo mode option. So you can make videos, shots, whenever you're driving and you feel like, you know, it's a good time to take a selfie. Don't do it in your
at the end of it.
It's not safe.
Get on!
We have a lot of technical features coming as well. Like, you know, you heard FSR 3.1, FSR 4 later this year. So, you know, there's quite a lot of things happening. And of course, photo mode. And of course, photo mode contest.
Yes.
Do we have any questions?
Yes,
in
I
chat?
was just wondering if people had some questions, and yeah, we have Sun Servant, for example, asking how does autodrive behave in traffic? Like, are we endlessly waiting at red lights? Does it follow like traffic rules?
It follows traffic rules. It stops at red lights, like a good
Man,
citizen.
who the hell was a goofy ass that was like, hey,
And
can we
Unlike
get
all the
more
beasts
about
that
the
are driving
auto
around.
Yes.
Like, man, get the
That
fuck
being said,
on.
like, we
I'm
put,
trying to get
like,
some
some
more of
work
this
into
damn
make sure
content and
there's not a
gameplay. Man,
frustrating
tell me some
experience,
more
right?
guns
So,
that
because,
we,
like, as I
we need or
understand,
something,
the
man.
subtext in your question
You
is going to be
you
fucking
had to
frustrating
implement
to wait.
something else.
Well, hopefully it won't. You know, we paid attention to this and made sure that it actually goes smoothly. But
Man, I would've
it follows
hey, yo,
the traffic
Cyberpunk,
lights
I'm gonna
because
need to get the
otherwise
hell
we
on
would be
with the
constantly
juicy stuff,
crashing
bro.
your
I
car
ain't heard all
into
the
other
juicy
cars
stuff.
if
Some
it
of it's
wouldn't.
been good, but
so
I need the
that's
juicy.
kind of what happens when you drive not paying attention. You know, so it naturally has to follow the traffic lights. That being said, we try to make it that it's not annoying, that it feels fluid, that it feels smooth. But at the times when you'll see it stop and so on, in most cases, it is actually because of the lights.
Okay, so on top of that, another question about autodrive. Digirov is asking, when you set up automatic driving, aren't you at risk of being attacked?
Yeah, definitely you can. And if you are in combat, the autodrive feature disengage, so you can undo this before continuing to cruising. So yeah, it just stops the autodrive if you're being attacked.
Okay, so you can take charge of your car.
Correct. And with Adrian, we did a little magic behind the scenes to make sure that if you're in a free roaming mode and you're listening to your jazz or whatever, and you're like enjoying the rain in Night City, that they won't bust your ass nonstop. Okay, so it's let's say the combat can happen because, like, again, it's a hostile environment, dystopian world, and so on. But we know like that
They still
you guys
talk about
sometimes
auto
just wanna have
driving?
good time in Night City driving, so we didn't want to make it annoying. So we have fine-tuned it a little. Again, if you drive into the combat, well,
We still talk about
wonder,
auto
it will start
driving?
combat, like it will disengage. You'll have to fight. But outside of that, most of the time you'll actually be safe just driving around, so that you can really enjoy it. Because that's what that feature really is for: to stay in that world, to soak it in.
So you can just chill in Night City.
Chill in Night City,
Ah,
yes.
that's amazing. I think this is it. Like, if you have any more questions about the patch, you can always check out the patch notes that will be published on our website right after this stream, and also just check out the patch tomorrow.
Yeah, the patch is actually dropping tomorrow. So also stay tuned for the official announcement that, hey, it's already live. We'll let you know. And yeah, so remember, the patch comes live tomorrow on PCs, Xbox Series S and X, PlayStation 5, Mac as well, and Switch 2 will follow.
Soon after.
Yeah.
That's right. So, is there anything that you would like to say to our community at the end of this stream?
Well, I'm super happy to be here with you. It's a privilege, and yeah, I hope you will enjoy this content, all this content for this patch, and yeah, go rogue.
Thank you so much, Pavel. How about you?
My Tombs, I mean, I love how excited you were about 2.3, like this all speculation and so on. It was great. I watched every video you guys made. I love your imagination. It's awesome. You know, it's honestly an insane pleasure. It's and a privilege, as Adrian said, to have a community that fucking gives a shit. You know, it's really, really, really valuable for us because we do it for you, right? That is what we do it for. Like me and Adrian, we can cook a patch. If no one will care, then, you know, it's just disheartening. So it's super awesome that I see your excitement. You know, maybe when you don't get everything right, you know, with your predictions, that's okay. You know, you'll learn. You'll get into it. You'll get better. You know, a lot of you is actually quite on point. Anyway. Enjoy it, my dears. Much love. It was really, really an amazing time to work on this, and I hope you have fantastic time with this patch.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching us, and thank you for playing the game. It's always amazing, and it's really difficult to imagine that it's almost been 5 years that we've been doing it. Like, I mean, we've been doing it even longer, but with you playing,
We'll get to the 5th anniversary.
yeah, I know.
When the time is right. So yeah, once again, thank you, Paolo, thank you, Adrian, for joining us today. Thank you, everyone on the other side of the screen, for joining us as well, for sending the questions, your comments. If you have any questions left, like Alicia mentioned, let us know on social media, on our forums, Discord, wherever you can find us, and let us know how you enjoyed the patch tomorrow. And on that note, me and Alicia will see you next time.
Next
you.
time.
Thank you so much.
See you guys. As
Bye,
always,
guys.
it was a pleasure.
Next time. Next time. I noticed Redheaded She-Devil did not just tell me they will see us next time. Chat. Ain't no way I heard that right. I must have been in shock. The tears must have somehow looped back into my ears and distorted my hearing, because there's no way in hell that I heard next time. Right? It had to be a myth. I just want to know who's all these. Literally, let me just say this really quick. For somebody that plays the shit out of Cyberpunk, I legitly have probably used photo mode maybe like 5-6 times throughout the whole tenure of me playing the game. 5 or 6 times. I could literally count them on both my hands. I ain't got to use my feet. Okay? I ain't got to use my damn feet. Just my hands. So, let me just say this. For a content creator, the photo mode is like, holy shit, because if you're a Cyberpunk content creator, then that means you can make your own thumbnails like crazy just from the game. Do all the editing stuff that you want to do right there, and then take it in to like a Photoshop or something like that and do a little more tweaking and yada, yada, yada. You know, you got your thumbnail. Add some text to it, whatever. You got your thumbnail. I can, on both my hands, not my feet, on both my hands, I can tell you how I like literally it's been under 10 times. 100%. Like 100% it's been under 10 times that I've used photo mode. Why the fuck are we going so hard on photo mode? Huh? Why? I mean, the new vehicles is cool. Like the crystal coating stuff, the hacked, whatever, is cool for the other like for the other vehicles, it's cool. Like having a couple of quests, you know, a couple of quests there, cool. But nothing from the fixers? No secret, no new weapon. Hell, no new clothes? No new drip? No new drip? I'm grateful that the game's getting another update. I really am. I'm grateful. But my expectations, and I think everyone's was like, here, you can't even see it. You can't even see how high the expectations were. You can't even see that. And after this, that's where we at. That's where we at. Like, no new weapons, bro. That's wild. And then she got the nerve to tell me and everybody else that was watching, the next time. We'll see you the next time. Nigga, when's the next time? It better be tomorrow. It better be later this day. You better just been like, this is all we wanted to say on this one. Next week, we're going to have another update. That's going to have all the other stuff that you was looking after. We're going to have another stream for that, showing off some gameplay of some crazy stuff. Nigga, I got to wait about a half a month. Or at least a half a year for the next time I see y'all. I'm glad you said that. I am so glad, Link. I'm so glad that you said you delayed, and photo mode update is wild. Because remember that it needed to be delayed. So I guess it was the crystal coating, or maybe some of the things in photo mode didn't work properly, and they was like, no, we need to cook a little more. There's got to be something that really truly was taken out of this update and has to be in on the next update or something. Has to be. And that's why she said, we'll see you, later on. We'll see you again. There has to be. There's no way they was working this long on just this few things. And they were like, yeah. Now there's got to be something else. Now we got to wait like 3 or 4 months before they're finally like, all right, by the way, boy, it's July. It's mid-July, August, September, October, November, December. That's 5 months, right? 5 months. We counted out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. December, the Game Awards. If CD Projekt says we're going to be at the Game Awards, then I'm going to be like, oh, okay, so there is some new DLC that needed to cook. And that's why I wasn't here in this update. And that's why this feels like this update's so empty. Like, yeah, sure, four. I guess one of the vehicles must not have registered that it was a new vehicle, but 4 new vehicles, quests, 1 not, so 3 quests. Or at least multiple quests. I don't know. They said once you finished the side quests. So once you finish them, then the vehicles. I've already finished all those. So I guess I'm just gonna have all that like with 1 extra quest that pops up. That's like, hey, go here, then do this, and then here's the vehicle. Bro, like it's just one dude working on this. That one dude's probably looking at all the comments with tears filled in his eyes, like, man, I was working my fingers to the bone for this. Bro, it ain't just one person. It's a whole they hired a whole studio to help them. Ain't no fucking way that you hired a whole studio for some photo mode and 4 vehicles. You think I was born yesterday? Ain't no damn way. We're gonna see y'all next time. Next time. What you gonna do next time? You gonna tell me some more photo mode? You gonna tell me somehow you done dug up everybody that Johnny Silverhand used to know, all the broads he used to bang in the photo mode? Is that what we gonna get? We're gonna get Alt Cunningham in the photo mode? Is she gonna come from the black wall just to hang out for some photo mode? What the hell's next? Literally. Because if I get 2.4 and it's more photo mode, I might get on screen. I might strangle one of them. I might get my hands around one of they niggas. I don't know who it would be. I really don't. But whoever's closest get choked. Not in the good way for them. No. Stars like that yellow flashbang that they hit me with on screen. That's what they gonna see for a while. Because these hands are rated E for everyone. They rated E for everyone. Equal rights, equal fights. I just can't. I really can't believe that was all of it. I truly can't. There's got to be a massive part of this DLC that's gone. Has to be. Oh, hell, they talked about photo mode so much, I forgot about what the hell's the purpose of now? I mean, I said the taxi thing, but I was wanting the floating taxi. They were talking about so many different ways to traverse the damn map, and I'm like, nigga, there's only 2 ways to traverse the map: either you driving or AI driving you. Ain't no other way. What they talk about so many different ways? Ain't no other way. You just in a car or you in a damn motorcycle. Either you gonna have Delamay's bald-headed ass and bald. How you gonna be an AI and bald? How the hell do you choose to be an AI and bald? Man, AI, you could just generate some damn hair. There are only two ways to get around this map. Excuse me, 3, and that's if you want to leg it. You can leg it, you can drive it, or you could have something drive you. Different ways to traverse the. It's a damn shame, bro. That's a damn shame. I'm like this right now. I'm popping a squat pondering. Like, ain't no way they done this to me like this. And expanded photo mode options, bro. They really put this shit out here like this was what we was really wanting. Look how he pulled up. He pulled up in the whip like, bro, I'm about to hit you with this hot fire in this photo mode, bro. I'm telling you, y'all been wanting this photo mode. Ain't been wanting no damn photo mode like that. There it is. This is what I want to see. Hold on. Where that?
drive, expansion on acoustic expansion, photo mode, extra twin tone, quality of life improve. What's the what was all the quality of life improvements again? I know there was improved HDR settings, AM4. I mean, just computer. VRR. That's what I wanted to look at. VRR. Hold on. VRR on the Xbox stands for variable refresh rate. Is a technology that senses the refresh rate of your TV or monitor with the same rate of your game, resulting in smoother visuals and reduced screen tearing. It dynamically adjusts the display's or refresh rate to match the game's output, eliminating the visual imperfections that can occur when the two are mismatched. So wait, so does this mean what I think it means? Wait a minute. So that does mean what I think it means. That means that whatever the hertz is on your TV, whatever the refresh rate of your TV, then it'll adjust to it. So essentially getting 4K 60 or 4K 120 if you got a TV that can do 120. If that, I gotta see it to believe it. But if that is the case, then that really just up this for me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. As much as I was going crazy over the AI driving you with a bald head and photo mode, as much as I was going on about that, I won't cap at all, and I'll say that if it is on console the 4K 60 that you can get or 120 with that setting, I'm cool with that. That was one of the big things that I wanted. I'm cool with that. But and more, what was the and more again? We breaking mods for what should have been. Yeah, no. You right about that one though. They are breaking mods for the mod team and stuff like that on PC. But regardless, console. I mean, we ain't getting nothing broken for us. I fucking hope we don't. But I'm all right. I'm happy. I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that. I don't remember what the more was, but I'm happy with that. Yeah, and dedicate an entire update to him. Yeah, no. I still feel like I'm gonna say this before I get out of here too, because I do need to fall asleep. I got a lot of shit to do today. I'll say this: I do personally think that we got the delay because maybe there was a couple of these things that weren't working properly, but I think something bigger was actually in this, and they had to take it out. I will say this right now. I feel like they had to take it out. That's why I got delayed. And then they were like, okay, we're not going to be done with that for a little bit of time. So let's just give them this update, this quality of life update. And, you know, that'll sustain for a little bit. Give them a couple quests, whatever. That'll sustain for a little bit, get a little hype generated. You know, people might be playing this for about a week or two, and then they'll go back to being like, damn, I wish I had more content. And then, you know, that gives them 2 more weeks of hopefully actually cooking on something. And then they could come back and be like, the next one we're going to have is going to be in, you know, I don't know, November or October or something like that. And then that gives them a lot of time to do the next like 2.4 update or something like that. That may be copium. That may be max level of copium I'm spewing right now to y'all, but that's what I'm going to say, because this does seem very empty for a full-on update and an actual having a stream. It seems very empty. Like all this shit was like side things and not the main course. And then they had to like regroup and be like, nah, this is the main course. I don't think so. Yeah. I think all the new guns, all that stuff might have been like in the next update. I think so. Because again, when she says I'll see y'all next time, or you know, and there's one more thing and stuff like that. Because remember the last time when on the last stream when we watched and she was like, and one more basically pulled a Goku and one more bonus. Right? Remember when she said that shit, and she said that with some giddy. She had some giddy up in that, and now it was like. So now we gotta see on the next one. So if the next one ain't good, we're gonna have problems. Somebody getting drug outside. We bringing World Star back. Is World Star still a thing? Chat, is World Star a thing, or is that gone? Because if it's gone, then cool. But if it's still a thing, then World Star is happening for sure. For sure. But listen, I have to get off here because I do need some sleep. I appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out. If you haven't already hit the like button on the stream, do so. Helping in the algorithms, get more people to, see the end of this copium crash out. To be quite honest, I just new thing unlocked, copium crash out. Just a copium crash out. But other than that, appreciate you guys. Have an awesome day /night. Stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.